Good afternoon. Welcome to the April the 22nd Glendale Housing Authority meeting being called to order at 3:07 p.m. So may I please have the roll call? Mr.
Authority
Clark.
members: Friedman.
Here.
Mincy.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Caro.
Here.
Nanyan.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Vice Chair Parazian.
Here. May I please have your report?
The agenda for the April 22nd, 2014 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Thursday, April 17, 2014 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
What is next, please?
Next is approval of minutes.
So moved. Second.
The minutes will stand approved as submitted. So what is next, please?
Next is oral communications. Madam Chair, Vice Chair, we do not have any cards submitted for this.
Okay. Oral communication.
I have.
Okay.
Oh, is this oral
Okay.
communication or is this?
Yeah, this is oral communication. It's not yet time for the member and staff comments. The next item on the agenda, Madam Chair, is under business agenda 6A is Director of Community Development regarding rehabilitation of a multifamily rental housing development located at 1911 Gardena Avenue.
Okay. May we have your report, Mr. Ochoa?
Yes, ma'am. May it please the board. I'll bring up Mike Fortney, our senior housing project manager, to come up and give you the details. But as you recall, a couple of years ago, the Housing Authority had approved a contract with SHO Hope for Ascensia's transitional housing for about $285,000 in home funds. We are asking to increase that amount by about $50,000 to help complete and consummate this project. Mike, you want to come up and just give a couple of details, and certainly we can answer any questions that the board might have.
Good afternoon, Housing Authority board members. Mike Fortney, Senior Housing Project Manager. The project is 1911 Gardena. The agreement would be with no longer with SHO Hope. It would be with Ascensia. All the assets of SHO Hope has been transferred to Ascensia. You did agree to this deal, largely this deal, almost 2 years ago. Shortly after you did that, CDBG staff relocated the existing tenants there. That took some time. About the time we were going to start construction, the general contractor that was on board dropped out for health issues. It was some months later that another general contractor was selected. That general contractor then dropped out as well. So we finally now have a general contractor on board. What we were doing before with $285,000 was funding the entire project. Now that the project's total cost is up to $405,000, Ascensia has agreed to pay 20% of that out of pocket, and so we're only going to pay 80%. So we're looking for a $50,000 increase for this project. That increase is partly due to 2 years of just inflation, but also due to some increase in the scope of work. We did some lead testing that needs to be baited, and some other work that's changed on the project a little bit. But largely, it's the same project that you approved 2 years ago. I did make note in the report, though, that it's not a substantial enough increase to then go back and have to trigger the process with HUD. So if you were to approve it today, we would get started. And HUD rules say that since this project was brought before and then canceled by HUD because it didn't initiate in time, rather than have a full year to get started, we now have to get started 1 month after the approval. So permits, some of the permits have already been pulled for the project. Other permits are in process of being pulled so that they will be ready to start construction, assuming you approve today. And I'm here to answer any questions you have.
Any questions?
Questions?
I'll move 6A, 1 and 2.
Second.
Mr. City Clerk, may we have your roll call?
Authority members: Friedman.
Yes.
Mincy.
Yes.
Najarian.
Yes.
Quintero. Sinanian.
Yes.
Weaver.
Okay.
Vice Chair Parazian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
Next on the agenda is authority member and staff comments.
staff, is there any comment?
I had a procedural question. When do we select our housing chair?
I believe that is on your schedule for next Tuesday, the 29th, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay. And I believe we're adjourned.
There are no other items.
Move to adjourn.
Second?